Hey everyone, I'm excited that we're going to be able to have our first in-person services this coming Sunday, June 14th at 10 a.m. Now, of course, the church has continued to meet over the last 3 months. We've just had to do everything virtually, and I know so many of you are getting sick of just watching a screen or being on some sort of FaceTime Zoom conference call. So we're excited to be able to be together in person. Now, keep in mind that this is going to be very different than anything that we've done before. In fact, you can kind of consider this first time back together as our basic economy, no frills church service package. It's just there's going to be elements of our service that we would love to have, but we're just not able to have this coming Sunday, and we will be able to add back in over the coming weeks. So what I want to do today is just give you a quick example of what that service will look like, so you have your expectations kind of ready to go as you join us for that service. And we're going to look at this in a few different ways. First of all, I want you to think about what you do before you even come. Secondly, I want you to think about what happens as you pull into the parking lot. Thirdly, I want you to think about the actual service itself. And then finally, what it looks like when you leave. So first of all, before you even show up, number one, you need to think about the fact that this is going to be a little bit different. And one of the things that if we have rain or bad weather, we just have to cancel the service and you will still be able to worship online per usual. We will have that available no matter what. So pay attention to the weather. We will let you know, but if you're looking out the window and you're seeing storm clouds and rain, it's probably not going to happen. Secondly, if you're not feeling well, go ahead and stay home. We would love to see you. We'd love to be present with you, but we do not want to get anybody sick, and we don't want to get anybody more sick than they already are. Again, we will have services online just like usual for you. Thirdly, if you haven't downloaded the app, the Woodbury Church of Christ app already, download that. We're not going to be handing out papers, so there's some information that you'll have on the app or have via an email you will receive that will help you kind of engage in the service a little bit more. As you pull into the parking lot, just make sure you're aware of where people are walking. They're not going to be going to the normal spots. They're not going to be walking into the main entrance. Our service will actually be kind of on the northwest corner of the lot, past the auditorium in the grassy area over there. We're trying to lay it out so it works well for everybody, but just watch out where people are going. If you can leave a spot between yourself and the car next to you, a parking spot, that would be great. If the parking lot fills up too much, I hope it does. Don't worry about it. You can park next to somebody, but just be aware as you're getting in and out how close you are to them. And the same as you're walking into the services, just be aware of how close you are. I know that some of you may not care about the social distancing, the 6 feet, and you'll just be so excited to see everybody, but we do have members that will care about that and for whom that's very important, and we don't want to have to put the burden on them to keep everybody distant. So we're just asking everybody to participate in just staying 6 feet away. As you walk into the service, we'll have communion ready to go, laid out in pre-packaged containers with the bread and the juice. You can pick up those for yourself and your family as you come in. If you bring a lawn chair, that is awesome. Bring one from home, whatever you find comfortable. We will have chairs here as well that you can grab and set up as you come into the main area. You can pick a spot on the grass. If you stay 6 feet apart from other family units, that would be awesome. During the service, if you have to use the restroom, please come in the main entrance. You can use the restrooms in the education wing or in the main restrooms kind of heading toward the worship center, but come in the main entrance and then exit out those exits in the other sides of the building just to keep the traffic flowing in one direction. If you have kids that, need to take a break and go do something, you feel free to walk around the side of the building. Of course, the playground's on the other side, but remember, stay 6 feet away from other people so they don't have to enforce that for themselves. During the service, we're excited to do a bunch of different things, but some of the things that we're not going to be able to do is we're not going to be able to sing this week. Hopefully that will change very soon, and I know some of you are like, well, what's even the point of getting together? But we think it will still be valuable. It will still be soul nourishing to see one another, even if we're not able to sing together. We're going to do some reflective reading of the Psalms and some different things that I know will be different, and I know it won't take the place of singing. But remember, this is our first Sunday back, and we're going to adjust as we go. And once we can add singing to our services, you better believe we're going to. Also, we're encouraging everybody to wear masks. I know it's outside, and some people are thinking, like, why in the world do I need to wear a mask outside? Again, for people who have underlying health issues and who are right on the verge of maybe not being able to come, a mask just helps them be able to feel comfortable and to be able to participate in what we're doing, even if it's not something that you like. I think this is a really good opportunity for us to love and serve other people, even if it's not something that you want. We will have masks available for you, or you can certainly bring your own. Now, our service should last about 45 minutes to an hour. It'll be a little bit shorter than usual. It will include the welcome and shepherd's prayer and some reflective reading, communion, and a message. But we don't think it will go more than about 45 minutes to an hour. And then again, as you head back to your car, feel free to stay and talk with people and interact and say hi and have a conversation from 6 feet apart. But make sure you're just aware of where you're walking and how close you are to people as you leave. If this is something that goes well, it's something that we want to continue to do outdoors, because it's the one place that we can get as big a group as we can get together, and we think that's the best way forward. We are going to be working on indoor services as well, and there will be a few more wrinkles to add to that, and we'll let you know as they come. If not the Sunday following our outdoor service, then maybe down the road. But we're going to try to do outdoor services as often as we can, but there's still some things that we need to work out to do indoor service. If you have any questions, please feel free to email staff at Woodbury Church, email our elders at elders@woodburychurch.org. We want to answer your questions. You will be receiving an email with all of this in there, and it has some frequently asked questions. So if you have something that you've really been thinking about, wondering, did we think about that particular aspect of it, please read that email. I think you're going to find that we've covered most things, but if there's something that we haven't talked about, reach out to us. We want to make you feel as comfortable as possible if you can come. If you can't come, we love you, and we are bummed that it doesn't work right now, and we hope to be able to see you very soon. But we will be trying to do our best to support you from afar, from a distance, and to be able to see you again very soon. We're praying for this. We're praying for our church family. We're praying that everything is taken in the spirit in which it's intended, even if there's expectations or guidelines that you don't like. We just pray that this will be an opportunity for you to kind of look to others and serve others and put others first. So we're excited to see you Saturday. Can't wait.